We have a lot of news coming out from the world of AEW, but truth be told, none of it is really elite. None of it is really worth talking about on its own. So we're going to combine it all in to one little video. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. We've got Thunder Rosa, we've got Scott D'Amore, we've got Ricochet, and we've got Adam Cole talking about meeting fans in the bathroom. So lots of stuff to get through. 4 pieces of news here from the land of all elite wrestling.
That's the last place I'd want to meet Adam Cole, baby, in the bathroom.
We gotta go to the bathroom for a bathroom break, baby.
It'd be hard to meet him in the bathroom, because his match is always the bathroom break match.
That's fucking true, isn't it?
That's very true.
I mean, do you think Adam Cole could... You could probably flush Adam Cole, I think he'd fit down the
like,
U-bend.
He's like one of those, what do you call those things? Or it's like car dealerships.
Slim Jim?
I know, the wee blow-up things. The things outside car dealerships.
The Bailey thing?
Aye.
The Bailey buddies?
What do you call them?
I don't know.
Adam
Inflatables?
Coles. We'll call them babies.
Inflatable babies.
Oh.
Anyway, right, in her latest episode of her vlog, Thunder Rosa has opened up about her growing frustration over her struggles and lack of success in AEW this year. And she pretty much said that maybe she's going to have to start showing off some of her assets to maybe get a shot at a title. She said the following, quote, "Things are very somber for me right now. There's a lot of things that I want. You guys make me believe that I should be a champion, but it doesn't matter what I do. I still can't reach. I can't get a hold of that. It keeps becoming very frustrating. I'm going to go into work. I'm going to get hair and makeup done. Eat, prepare. Thunder Stone Cold Steve Austin is coming. I have the gear, but I didn't bring a belt, so that's not going to work. My chaps are going to fall. I will have to wait for that one. Maybe that's my winning gear. I'm trying to use that for the latter. I wish I could say that I got in... I wish I could say that I got this on the pocket, but I don't. I really don't. Losing makes you really somber and sad and question yourself. I've been questioning myself a lot lately. Straight up, I want to be a champion, but everybody else is telling me that I don't have what it takes to be a champion. Okay then, what the fuck do I have to do? Show my tits? I don't know." End of quote. So, Thunder Rosa here on her 100k vlog on YouTube wants to be a champion. She says that all her fans are telling her that she should be champion, but then she says that everybody else is telling her that she doesn't have what it takes to be a champion. Now, I know Thunder Rosa's English ain't great, so maybe we're getting lost here. Maybe she's not really communicating and expressing herself, perhaps the way she wants to, but she also called herself Thunder Stone Cold Steve Austin, which I think is just absolutely wrong, because she's nothing like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hell, nobody is. And then she says, like, what do I have to do? Show my tits. And I don't know if that is, I don't know if that's a dig maybe at somebody in AEW. We just seen Mina Sharakiwa come in, and she got a title shot against Toni Storm. I don't know if this is perhaps a dig here for Thunder Rosa, but she pretty much does that on her Patreon. I mean, this woman was charging $500 fucking for 8 pictures in her lingerie. I mean, like, what the hell? She talks about championships and fake titles, but if she's got losers paying that, then she's winning. She's a champion. You don't need a belt, man. If she can make that kind of money on Patreon, then she's already winning. Fuck AEW.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, $500 for 8 pictures, but is she worthy enough of winning a title? I mean, could she win the I think the problem is, I think Mercedes Moné is just going to hoover up every belt from here to the end of time, but I think she could easily be world champion. Why not? But she's one of those people who's been around since like day one in AEW.
I believe she's got an attitude problem, hard to work with apparently.
Well, but then, that's most people, isn't it? I feel, I see, but I think if she was going to become one, it would have happened by now. You know, it's like, you're talking about 6 years.
I just think it's crazy, the amount of money that she's charging on her Patreon, man. That is fucking insane. $500? $500 bloody dollars?
$500?
I mean, McMahon used to have, like, the hottest women of all time, giving you photo shoots for fucking free. He'd show it on Raw. Jerry Lawler would get free bloody Playboy magazines. And this chick is charging you $500? I don't get it.
Daylight robbery. Times have changed, sadly.
Anyway, Scott D'Amore, what's he saying? Is he a paid shill? Is he getting paid off by Tony Khan? I think so, based on his following comments about Anarchy in the Arena. He said it's among the elite of wrestling gimmick matches in his Yahoo column. By the way, who the fuck uses Yahoo in 2025?
Well, Scott D'Amore, apparently.
Well, that shows me how relevant he is.
Nah, I mean...
Is Yahoo not like a 2000s thing?
I think he wishes he was back in the 2000s.
When you had like Yahoo and MSN.
Aye.
I mean,
maybe that's where he found Giselle Shaw.
Maybe. Anyway, this is what he said. He said, quote, AEW's Anarchy in the Arena match, with its non-stop chaos and rock music looping in the background, has earned its place alongside Hell in a Cell, War Games, the Royal Rumble, and if I may be so bold, Ultimate X, as one of the industry's premier gimmick matches. Anarchy has done for Falls Count Anywhere brawls what War Games and Hell in a Cell did for cage matches, and what the Royal Rumble did for Battle Royals. It's taken a familiar concept and transformed it into something distinctive and truly spectacular. End of quote.
Shite.
Honestly, man, I think the Anarchy in the Arena match is pretty cringe.
Yeah, I don't even know if I talked about it on Fid, but Kenny Omega getting them to play Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, and it's crap, man. Honestly, like, see back in the day when you had like New Jack coming out in ECW with his entrance, and he's coming out with a shopping trolley like cheese graters, man, and knives and shit, and he was like butchering people. And it was like
gangster music, gangster rap.
I think because it's his entrance, it works. But seeing you've got
Sandman.
Yes, seeing you've got someone in the. Can you put on drowning pool? Let's have some anarchy. It's cringe, man. And then he's pointing to a sign. Trans kids matter, damn it.
I know. I just feel like I think like the entrances and the music worked more in ECW because. You looked at the ECW fans, and they all looked like fucking mad, crazy bastards.
Also, right, I know.
You look at the AEW fans; they all look like fucking nerds.
Yes. ECW fans. I mean, like, you felt like we've seen a one, they would have killed him, kind of thing. But Anarchy in the Arena, it's just a Falls Count Anywhere match. It's like he can talk about Hell in a Cell and cage, but Hell in a Cell is different from cage matches, right? Battle Royals and Royal Rumbles are different. Ultimate X is different from a ladder match, for example. Anarchy in the Arena is just a 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. It's like the inaugural brawl.
Yeah, what I don't like about Anarchy in the Arena and War Games, for me, there's never nothing on the line.
Yes.
Now, I mean, there could potentially be something on the line, but 9 times out of 10 there's not. With Hell in a Cell, I mean, a lot of these Hell in a Cell matches decide titles. The Royal Rumble gets you a spot at WrestleMania. The Ultimate X always got you like a title or a title shot. I just feel like there's always more at stake with these matches. Like, I think War Games is shite. I really hate it. I hate the fact that the classic Survivor Series traditional tag match is gone and it's been replaced by War Games. I think the War Games match is horrible. But Triple H is a massive fan of War Games.
You know what?
It's funny.
It could have its own pay-per-view, not Survivor Series.
Yeah. It's just weird that Triple H, everything Triple H likes is shite, and all the stuff that he doesn't like is actually pretty good.
Yep. But I think it's cringe for D'Amore here to actually include Anarchy in the Arena in the same breath as Royal Rumbles and Hell in a Cells.
Right, so where are we so far? Thunder Rosa complaining about not getting a title, said she's going to have to show her tits to get one, and then we've got Scott D'Amore, who's off his tits. He said that Anarchy in the Arena's up there with Hell in a Cell and Royal Rumble.
I know, but he's also thrown X Division, what do you call it, the Ultimate X in. I mean, come on, Ultimate X in the fucking Royal Rumble.
I like Ultimate X.
No, I love Ultimate X, but no one see the term Royal Rumble. That's a household name.
The thing is, Ultimate X, unfortunately, at the end of the day, it was mainly jobbers in it.
You're right. But see if it was like a brawl in the street or like in a football match or like anything. People are like, it's like a Royal Rumble.
I know what's going on. This is like Anarchy in the Arena.
Yeah, that's the big difference.
So disagree with both of them then?
Aye.
Right, okay. Right. Well,
got to.
Let's move on to topic number 3. It's Ricochet, and he's called it a fan over the complaints about Carmelo Hayes. So Carmelo Hayes, as you've seen, he lost that triple threat qualifying match. Not good. A Twitter user who's a big fan of Carmelo Hayes posted the following on Twitter, not happy with Carmelo Hayes' loss. He said, quote, "Last night's loss was frustrating enough that I had to turn off the show and go straight to bed. I still don't have the exact words, but I do know this. Carmelo Hayes deserves more than what he's been given over the past year. He's proven he can elevate anything he's handed with a mix of humility and undeniable confidence, yet somehow it feels like we haven't moved forward since last year's draft. I'll stay patient, but at this point, something has to give. Hashtag we want Melo." End of quote. Ricochet then said the following, quote, "He works for WWE. That is the prize. That is the reward. Shouldn't that be enough? He works for the biggest promotion in the world. They make him the most money and get the most views. That should be enough. What does he want? More? Sounds selfish to me." End of quote. So obviously this is like satire for Ricochet, tongue in cheek. Doesn't actually mean that. He's taking a dig. Basically, this is probably what people were saying about him when he was in WWE, when he wanted more, when he was losing, when he didn't feel like he was getting the push he deserves. People were basically saying to him, "You're lucky to be in the company. You work for the biggest promotion in the world. You're making money. Kind of just, deal with it." And now Ricochet's just, appears to have quoted this no-name guy out of nowhere to take a dig at WWE. I mean, listen, did I think that Ricochet's, off here? Do I think he's, 100% wrong? No, but at the end of the day, it feels, unnecessary.
He's doing this every other day, isn't he, Ricochet?
He's beginning to look a bit bitter or something, or obsessed, or...
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's entitled to have a few grievances against WWE, but it's like, why?
He's also black, by the way.
Yes, he is, but why didn't he show this backbone in WWE? No, honestly, do you not think it's incredible how Ricochet's getting on in AEW compared to WWE?
Yeah,
well... Seeing WWE, I thought this guy was like a shy shite bag. Wouldn't dare open his mouth to anybody.
They wouldn't have a bad word to say about anybody, but we've seen since he left WWE, he's been pretty vocal. He's been
But is that just a case of WWE? You can't. There's consequences. But on AEW, you're kind of free to say what you want.
Well, I mean, I guess he's not negatively saying anything about AEW. He's saying about WWE. So
no, true. But he would never have spoke this way about AEW and WWE. I don't feel like. Say his career was switched and he had the AEW run first, then he went to WWE. I don't feel like he'd be spending his days arguing on Twitter with AEW fans like the way he's doing with WWE fans.
No, I agree. I think AEW there's just more freedom and you can get away with saying more stuff, can't you?
Aye. I mean, Tony Khan does it himself, to be honest. So I mean, I guess why can't Ricochet?
But you know what? I think Carmelo Hayes has been shafted over the past year.
I think he has as well.
I like Carmelo Hayes. I think he's one of the better things on SmackDown. I think he should be getting pushed. But, I mean, he's small, and that would go against him when McMahon was there. But McMahon's no there. But unfortunately, he's also black, and that's going to go against him with Triple H.
Yeah.
It would just, listen, see if you're black, it just seems like you can't get nothing with Triple H.
But see under Triple H, as much as we say he loves the wee guys... Who's won a world title under him that's wee? Really? Jey Uso's a bit tiny, but he's not like a Tyler Bate. I mean, McMahon is the guy that gave, Finn Balor the belt. Daniel Bryan.
True. Yeah, but I mean, I think if Triple H gives Tyler... See if Triple H...
No, there is a difference between those.
See if Triple H one day gives Tyler Bate or Johnny Gargano the world title, then I think he's truly killed wrestling.
See to me, though, Carmelo Hayes has got more about him than Daniel Bryan and Finn Balor ever did.
Oh, Carmelo Hayes looks like a star.
Yeah, and he carries himself across. He's good at promos.
Now, here, no one's going to sit here and say that he's more over than Daniel Bryan was. Of course not. But just in terms of the look...
Yeah.
Carmelo Hayes, I don't think they should have split up Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. I think they had a good thing going. And I get it, maybe Trick didn't want to play second fiddle to him forever, but see if WWE wasn't so fucking boring and they didn't drag everything out for years, they could have been both on the main roster and had a good wee run. It did, it gave me kind of like Shawn Michaels Diesel vibes.
I to a degree, but they split them up. Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker, guys like that, have just spent so many years in the wasteland. Braun Breaker, oh, they finally got it right, but Carmelo Hayes, like, what, teaming up with the Miz?
But look at Trick Williams, right? Look at his career since splitting up with Carmelo Hayes. Ever since Carmelo Hayes moved to SmackDown, Trick Williams has done nothing on NXT. Which would make you think, well, why couldn't they just stayed with him?
I mean, yeah.
And their match at Stand and Deliver wasn't good.
No, it wasn't.
Their match at Stand and Deliver gave me Uso vibes. Wasn't quite. I don't think it was quite as bad, but it was lackluster. Because I'm pretty sure that went on last.
It did.
I mean, offended, no title on the line.
A little bit shit there.
It was just lackluster, man. It didn't really deliver. Anyway, Ricochet, do you agree with him? Is he right? Is he wrong?
I think he's partially right, but he's beginning to sound like a whiny bitch.
So, so far we're 0 out of 3. All these people are wankers.
Aye.
Ricochet, Scott D'Amore and Thunder Rosa, they all need to...
But see, Ricochet, right, it's like back to what I said earlier, he didn't really have this hostility towards WWE. What's created the hostility is the fans burying him for going to AEW.
And see, to be fair,
it's not like Triple H has called it Ricochet.
They also buried his... Is he married to... Is it his girlfriend or wife?
Partner, whatever, man. Samantha.
I tell you what, she got a lot of unfair shite, and I know... I bashed her in terms of just being annoying, and I hate her voice, and I hate her announcing. But people gave her shit for leaving WWE, making it, oh, your life's over, you fucked up. It's like, it's not the end of the world. It's not, I mean, see if she wants to leave WWE and focus on her music career, then who cares? Yeah, maybe she won't be as successful, but maybe she's got more passion for music.
It's weird.
See the way people were getting on at her? It's almost like they were making it as if, oh, you've just committed suicide or something.
No, it's weird. It's like, it's not like a football club or, sports. It's like if someone leaves a TV show to join a movie, or someone leaves a movie to join a TV show, you would never see people react like this. It's pathetic. It's like, you're not a part of the company.
Even our music video got shadow banned because people kept reporting it.
Like, that is crazy.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Maybe people have been shadow banning us.
Yeah, how bad were people taking this shit? Anyway, moving on to Adam Cole, baby. So, Adam Cole, during the Ringer Wrestling show, he was asked about the strangest fan encounters that he's experienced, and this was Cole's response. He said, quote, "The weirdest interaction where someone has screamed, 'Adam Cole, baby,' is while I'm at the urinal in a bathroom in an airport. Someone saw me and just yelled it. I'm there at the urinal, and I turned around, and I'm like, oh, hey, okay." End of quote. This guy's taking a piss. Someone sees him at the urinal with his dick out, and the first thing they've got, the thing that comes into their mind is shouting, "Adam Cole, baby! Adam Cole, PP!" I mean, what's going on here?
That is pretty mental, but again... It's just pish, isn't it? Like,
Adam Cole then went on to say there was another fan that they specifically wanted a picture in the bathroom with Adam Cole, and he said, quote, "I said, just give me a second, I'll wash my hands and then I'll take a picture with you. I did take the picture, but it was a wild request." End of quote. So, he took the picture, but not inside the bathroom, outside the bathroom, but this fan wanted the picture inside the bathroom before he even washed his hands after taking a piss at the urinal. I mean, what the hell's going on here?
Weird fucking wrestling fans, man. Honestly.
I mean, see if I seen Adam Cole, I wouldn't want a picture of.
No.
But I certainly wouldn't want it in the bathroom if let's say I did.
We've made countless vids about fan interactions, whether it's with Adam Cole.
But Adam Cole's too nice here. I think he should be saying, fuck off.
I know.
I'm trying to take a piss here and you're harassing me.
I know.
But then again, the guy's like 4'10" and weighs about 100 pounds, so he probably doesn't feel...
like, I think the guy saying Adam Cole, baby, I mean, I think that's kind of funny to a degree. I don't think there's not much up with it. Like, if Austin's taking a shit, you're like, give me a hell yeah. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny. I can see the comedy side of it, you know what I mean? But it's like, the whole, specifically wanting a picture in the bathroom's a bit fucking weird.
Bit gay there, guys.
Brown down in the bathroom.
There's your AEW news. Not a lot, but we'll catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.